It's Steph with Steph's on a Budget, and we are finally going to get down to our February kind of debt update breakdown, if you will. So we're going to take a look at what we put towards all of our debt and what we have left balance-wise going into the month of March. So we'll flip over to this guy here, and let's take a look. Okay, so for our Home Depot card, this is our #1 debt priority right now. For the entire month of February, we paid, so our starting balance, was $2,075.77. Most of that sitting at a 0% interest. I think maybe $400 or so was sitting with some interest of that. So I don't know, the interest ends up being like $11. So minimum payment, our minimum payment on this card is $30, but we were able to put $1,036 towards that Home Depot card in the month of February, which is really good considering our debt snowball is about $500. So we about doubled that. That's great. Let's see, we have a Capital One credit card that started February at $387, and the minimum payment on that is $25. And unfortunately, this one did go up for some birthday expenses and whatnot, so that now has a balance of $513.95. Our next Capital One started at $626, same minimum payment of $25. And let me actually zoom y'all in. You can see that just a little bit better. And our new balance on that, whoops, I am doing this totally wrong, you guys. Let me erase this nonsense. So on this Capital One, we obviously did some spending, but we also paid $75, so above the minimum on that. And then the next Capital One, same thing, we were able to put $75 towards that balance. Okay, our next credit card, this one has a minimum payment, I believe, of $60, and just the way that the budget dates fell, no payment is showing for this credit card. Though we did make the February payment, it just showed on the, because I break down, I hope I'm explaining this okay. I break down my paycheck, so like our February paychecks were 1/27 through 2/10, and this card's due on like the 25th or somewhere around there. So that time frame didn't fall in here, which is why there's no payment. It's not that a payment wasn't made, a timely payment was made, but it just doesn't reflect in this month. So like March will probably reflect 2 payments for that card, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. The Citi card, the minimum payment is about $200, give or take $10 either way. And we put $320 towards this one. Let's see, our Amazon card, the minimum payment is about $30. And we paid $100 towards that one. And then we have an Apple card, and the minimum payment on that, I think, is about $150. This one just gets so confusing because there's some like miscellaneous spending, but then there's like several installment loans on there for like a phone and iPad and stuff, so it gets kind of confusing on what's what. But we put $200 towards that. Okay, next we have a Bank of America. That minimum is $25, and we put $100 towards that card in the month of February. Next is Pandora. That minimum payment is $30, and we put a total of $50 towards that card. And our truck loan didn't have a payment in February. March will be the first payment, so nothing there. And then we paid our mortgage. Minimum payment is $22.95. We put $2,300 towards that every month. So about $4 paid to the principal there. Nothing earth-shattering or moving, but every little penny counts. Okay, so we started, let's see, our total debt for 2023, we started at $93,312.44. For the month of February, we started at $92,614.94. Now, to get our new balance going into March, we've got to figure out what we owe on the cards for March. So as of February 24th, the balance on our credit cards were, Home Depot was down to $1,050.93. This Capital One unfortunately went up for some spending, and it now sits at $513.95. And our other Capital One came down and sits at $538.47. And then not a big change on this credit card, given that we didn't make a payment in this time frame and got hit with interest, so this one went up just a little bit with interest charges. It sits at $3161.71. And the Citi card also unfortunately went up. We had to get a one of our recliners, the wood support underneath totally snapped in half, and we of course have, you know, they give you a warranty. So luckily it was covered under warranty, if you can say that, but we still had to pay for labor, and we had to pay for pickup and drop off, so delivery, because we didn't want to risk loading it ourselves and then causing more damage to the recliner. So this now sits at $8,219.48, plus we gain quite a bit of interest on this card, as you can probably tell. I've been contemplating if I want to maybe do a balance transfer on this for 21 months, but it would be interest-free. I just haven't decided. I'm not a big fan of moving debt around, but that might help us here. But something to contemplate in March. But like I said, not 100% sure. Amazon sitting at 868.79, and Apple is now at 3283.05. Bank of America went up. We had an annual fee hit, interest, all that good stuff. So now that sits at $1,008. And Pandora did come down, $349.96. Okay, and student loan, obviously that's in deferment, so that balance always stays the same. We didn't pay towards the truck, so that stays the same. And now my mortgage. Obviously you can see my mortgage is not lumped into this number over here, you guys, but I do track it just so I know where we're at. Okay, so let's add all these up and see what we're starting with in March. Not going to be our best month, that's for sure. But any progress is progress in my mind. So we're getting there. Okay, so our new balance is $91,776.98, which gives us a difference of 800. Sorry, let me move this where you can see it. So 91,000, a difference of 837.96. So again, not the best month considering how much we've made in payments, but progress is progress. So we're going to take it. We will carry over the 91 here. Okay guys, so a difference of $837.96 for the month of February. So progress, not a ton, but it's something. And then next month, I anticipate it to be much better because I am really shooting to get this Home Depot card paid off. And then we'll also be starting to make payments towards the truck loan. So that will come up. That number's been stagnant for 2 months. So obviously not a lot of forward movement there, but hopefully little by little at a time here. So let's jump over into our kind of fun debt trackers, if we will. I'm going to switch this out. Okay. And so for February, we paid off, let me go back to that cheat sheet, you guys, bear with me. I'm a little all over the place this morning. Okay, so we paid $837.96 for February. Hopefully that's showing up. I know these pin colors are really light. And so our starting balance let's use these. I think these will show up a little better. Our starting balance in March is now 91,000. I highly doubt that's showing up better. Zooming in. $776.96. That's gonna drive me bonkers because I can't really see it, you guys. So even though I wanted it to be pretty, I also want to be able to read it. Okay, so that takes care of that tracker. Now let's switch over to our Home Depot tracker. Let me zoom y'all back in again since it's that light pen again. Okay, so remember last month I got a little bit ahead of myself on this, so I'm kind of breaking it up. We started at the very beginning of the year at $2,913, and then in January we were able to put, looks like $850 towards the debt. And then in February, we were able to put $836, and we've gained a little bit of interest. So the last time we checked in, we were sitting at $1,250.93. And let's take a look at when we made payments. So what else are we missing in February? I'm just going back to my expense trackers to see where we made the payment, and I do see our payment on the 27th, and I also see our payment on the 1st there. We got hit with a little bit of interest on the 2nd, and then we were able to, on the 10th, pay another, so let's bring the $1,250.93. I hope you guys can see this. We were able to make another $200 payment, not worrying about interest there. which bring our balance to the 1050.93 ending in February. Now we had the rollover from, remember with the cash stuffing video, we had that rollover money from February, but technically I made that payment on a date for March's, so that'll reflect in March. So this is accurate. So it's sitting, it matches, you know, our other tracker there. So this was also for February. Okay, so ending February on our Home Depot with a balance of $1,050.93. Let's zoom you back out. That takes care of that guy. So remember in January, I got a little ahead of myself because by the time I'm usually doing these videos, I've already made like my first payment for the following month, which is usually the biggest payment with the snowball. So I got excited and added that other $700 in, and that's why we colored here. So if we take our starting amount of $2,913 minus the $1,050, that's a total of $1,863 paid in the last 2 months. And each of our credit cards represents, whoops, sorry guys. Each of our card represents $97, so we'll divide that by 97, so we should have 19 cards colored. And I have already colored 17 because again, we got excited. So we're just going to fill in 2 of these today, and we shall use purple and green. How about that, you guys? So we'll get to color in 2 more. We're getting close. We're getting close. My goal is definitely to have this, well, I don't want to spoil it, but we did make a pretty good payment at the beginning of our March. So my goal is definitely to get this paid off here in March, but we'll see. So hopefully you guys are making some really good progress on your current debt snowball as well. Yay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 more to go. That's not too shabby, you guys. Okay, and then what I like to do also is just add up the credit card debt only, because I've got this tracker and each of our leaves represents $203. So if we look at just our credit card amounts, we have,
oh Lordy, okay, adding up all the credit card. Sorry, I wrote these like in a funky order over here, so it's hard to read in all honesty. Okay.
So far for credit card debt, we paid off $1,236. If we divide that by 203, we should have 6 leaves. So we get to color in 3 more.
Okay, and we're just going rainbow with this. So we'll color these. Oops, very orange. I can't see you guys. At least follow is kind of hard to follow. I don't know if you guys here.
One more tracker here. I think we can finally color in a star. So let's see, this is for our total debt all together. So our starting balance was $93,312.44. And we are now at $91,776.98, which means we've paid off $1,535. And if we divide that by 933, we can color in 1. Watch out, here we come. Okay, Oh, let's do this because that's gonna just get in the way there. Okay. Yay, it feels good to get some progress on this big one here. And then in March, when we're finally, let me zoom you guys out, when we're finally starting to pay on the track, we've got a tracker for that as well. But yay, so that is going to take care of our February debt update. If you guys liked this part of the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you'll see when my next video goes up. But before I let you go, I wanted to really quick go through a little bit of Happy Mail I got. So this is the rest of my order from Janelle Ray Budgets. And I wanted to show you all the cute things for savings challenges that came in the mail that were not printable. And a big thank you to my mom who actually bought this order for me. I appreciate you so much and love you. So first up, I got a couple of freebies, which I'm super excited about. This little cute St. Patty's Day gnome scratch off, and then a gummy bear mystery challenge. I think I might have Kennedy maybe help me with this one. So a couple of freebies there. Beautiful little thank you card from Janelle. And then I am super excited about these next two. So I ordered the Lazy Sloth savings challenge, and these are so cute. You get to choose what each sloth is worth, so you get to kind of come up with the total savings, and then every time you save that amount, you put a little sticker sloth over the sloth on the card. Love that. That is adorable. And then I also got another similar one, which is a beehive savings, and it's the same kind of concept. You decide what each bee is worth, and that's your total savings, and then each time you fill one in, you'll stick a sticker on your little beehive. Adorable. These will be great for like summertime or something, which is just around the corner. And then I got the rest of my Harry Potter. So we've got a Harry, a Ron, and a Hermione scratch off. And I don't know, I can't remember if it said how much these are or if it's just a mystery, but either way, it's a mystery for me. So these are going to be really fun. And then we also got the kind of mischief managed map, Harry Potter map. So what you'll do for this one is roll a dice, and then you'll kind of move those spaces. At least that's my intention on how to play. And then each of the little footprints that you move is worth $1. And then every time you hit a little character on the board, you'll do a scratch off for a chance, and then that'll add to how much. And these are kind of a mystery, so you'll never know what you'll be saving. So I look forward to doing all of these savings challenges, again, by Janelle Ray Budgets. I will link her channel down below. You can go and check out her videos and her Etsy shop. Lots of cute, adorable things. So, all right, guys, that's going to take care of it for today. Sorry it felt a little discombobulated. I'm kind of just squeezing a video in, and I promised I'd get this up for you. So, again, give it a like, guys, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.